Hello, I'm Gameperson, and today I'm going to talk about Undertale. Undertale is a JRPG by Toby Fox. And today I'm going to tell you the story of Undertale. The story of Undertale begins with two races, humans and monsters. Humans have a power called determination. If one of them had enough determination, even if they die, they can just respawn as if they were in a video game. Wink, wink. And meanwhile, monsters just have magical powers and they're able to absorb human souls, allowing them to become even stronger. So, eventually, due to fear of each other, they went to war and the humans won. The humans used magic to seal the monsters underground. Now, how did they seal them underground? Well, with a barrier. This barrier would require 7 human souls in order to break. Nothing can pass through unless a monster were to be able to absorb a human soul. So, the prologue sequence starts with a human named Kira falling down into the underground through like a hole in a mountain. And there she meets the prince of the underground, Azrael. Azrael's family adopts her. However, Kira hates both races. And so she makes a plan to basically just make both sides suffer. Now, how does she do this? Well, due to unknown reasons, she dies. And Azrael, the prince of the underground, is kind of sad now, and so he takes her dead body to the surface. He does this by absorbing Kira's human soul and is able to now pass through the barrier. And so the humans think that Azrael killed her, so they injure him so badly that when he reaches back to the underground, he collapses onto his father's flower bed and dies into a pile of dust. After this, Asgore, the king, got very mad because the humans have taken happiness from the monsters once again. And so he declares war on the humans. Any human that falls down now will die. Toriel, the queen, divorces Asgore because of his actions and goes to the old capital of the underground, the ruins. Meanwhile, a scientist called Dr. Gaster creates this place called the Core in Hotland, which is a section of the underground, and this industrializes the underground. And however, why is he important? Well, because of the kind of sequel called Deltarune. How is he connected to that? Well, he fell into one of his experiments and got scattered across time and space. Anyways, we can now talk about the next scientist. The next scientist was called Dr. Alphys. She did a few things. She created a robot called Mettaton. She created these things called amalgamates. And amalgamates were created through monsters melting together because they were holding in too much determination. And then her final experiment was her injecting determination into the king's flower bed. And since Azriel's ashes were now part of the flowers, so when she injected determination to the flower came to life. Well, not life, but became Azriel. And now it had a ton of determination, but was soulless. This caused Azriel to not be able to have any feelings, and he began to call himself Flowey. Flowey would then have so much determination to be able to control the timeline, making him, like I previously stated, immortal. By this point, 6 humans have fallen into the underground and have all died. Another thing you must understand is Asgore has created kind of a small army of monsters called the Royal Guard to hunt down humans for when they fall into the underground. Then, a human that happens to be controlled by the player, aka you, falls into the underground. And that's where I'm going to end this video. Please like and subscribe, and I may put out a part 2.